It's time. Talk is cheap. I've been saying it for a while that I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to do what's best for my family, my son, and my health. Put myself in the best position possible to be good for everyone. We've got this treadmill here. It's been set up for a little while now, and this room is something I was working on, cleaning it, whatnot. And I'm basically giving myself a little bit of I'm delaying the inevitable. I'm kind of anxious about going. I haven't ran or worked out in like a long time. My brother and I have been doing a weekly kind of podcast show where we talk about being fathers, improving life, and just everything in general. And I'm going to talk more about my overall fitness plan with him tomorrow. Today, I'm just going to take it easy. I think really this week or just in general right now, I just kind of need to get into a rhythm, right? I don't need to push too hard. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to overexert myself where I'm too sore or tired. So I'm just going to get on, maybe do like a power walk, get up to a light jog a little bit later, and take that into next week. I think I'll be happy here. So treadmill's here, like I said, mounted the TV earlier, and I think it pivots, so it'll point right there. So let's hit it. Let's see how it goes. I haven't even been wearing my Apple Watch in a while, but oh, you know what? This thing's not even on. We're counting steps or time. This thing was powered off. Okay, so let's just start with a kind of a light walk. There we go. We'll put this little safety clip on just in case. All right. Start here. I realized there's not a good spot for the remote. It doesn't really fit that well in here with my phone, so we're gonna have to do something about that. So far, so good. So we're up and running. This treadmill is not too bad. This is so weird. I mean, I guess the world has just changed like this, but it's from Amazon. I ordered a treadmill on Amazon. It was not the most expensive, but also not the cheapest. Just something really basic. People seem to really like. It had a lot of good reviews, and doesn't have any kind of crazy functionality. Doesn't even incline or anything on its own. But I really just want something that I could take a walk every morning, jog in the afternoon. I don't really require anything too crazy, but I'll show you some of the features as we're warming up right now. Pretty straightforward display. Speed, got a couple presets there. There's a few programming modes that you could follow, but we don't care too much about that. And then here, start and stop right on the handles. Do your pulse here. I actually really like this. You can adjust the speed from here, which is quite nice. I'll actually step it up a little bit. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty narrow and small, but we don't have a lot of space. And also, I noticed this thing is, it's hard to tell from the camera, but it's kind of low. So like the water is easily accessible, but it feels low. I don't think, unlike in the gym, there's this like little ledge, but I don't really need to put my phone on here because I'll just turn the TV on and just need space for a couple drinks. I usually don't use these plastic water bottles. I use something refillable. Just didn't have anything ready right now. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So I think I'm gonna keep track of my mileage. Maybe I'll put something on the wall or in a note somewhere to see how far I go on this thing. But so far, 0.15 miles. I'm gonna walk for about half a mile, and maybe we'll step it up to a light jog. All right, quick update on the situation here. I haven't actually jogged or anything yet because I realized as I put the treadmill together, I forgot to put, there's like some oil for the belt that I put on the bottom. So I kind of stopped and started a bunch of times because it was like sticking as my foot would hit the ground. It was like, stop. I was like, oh shoot, the oil. So I put a little bit, started going again, put a little bit more, started going again. It feels a lot smoother now. So I'm gonna warm up again, and then we'll keep going again. So after a little bit of trial and error, I was kind of going and stopping and going and stopping. The belt is smooth now, so I fixed that. I ran a few times, mostly been walking, like I said. I didn't want to push it too hard, but honestly, I think it's because we moved. I was going up and down stairs so much over the last couple of weeks, carrying boxes, things like that. It's kind of been like working out. I actually have like much more stamina than I expected. I thought I'd be suffering right now. I feel pretty good. I'm certainly not setting any kind of blistering pace. I'm at about 2.5 miles, but plan to go for 3 miles. First time in a long time. It's a good start. So we've done basically 5K in 1 hour. Like I said, mostly walking, not like a super intense pace by any means. So I want to see how long it takes for us to cut that in half. We'll do 5K in 30 minutes. Definitely something I've done much better in the past. Today was just kind of a start, a warm up. We'll talk while we cool down a little bit. And yeah, actually, considering I didn't push it very hard, like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty good about how smooth that actually was. So next time we'll try a little bit harder. But that'll be the first goal. I think that's a good first step. How long will it be from today until we do 5K in 30 minutes? And we'll go down from there. And there we go. Pretty successful first time. Everything starts somewhere. We'll call that the start, just like with the whole house. But we're gonna get fit. We're gonna get in shape. We're gonna be healthy, and we're gonna take care of our families. And I send this to my brother right now. See what he's up to. But that's it. The only thing I need at this point is I think I need some kind of table. I had like just this like air filter thing that I put next to it to put stuff on. The shelf here and here is not adequate, so I'm gonna have to find some other way to hold some things. But other than that, I think it was pretty good, and we'll be back on here tomorrow.